and welcome to my dungeon. It's a bit warmer in here, so we're tank topping it. I had something bizarre happen to me at the gym today. I know what you're thinking. Kate, there's so many gym stories. I am in a dungeon. Like, I don't really go anywhere else. I go to the gym and I go to the grocery store, and then sometimes I go back to the gym. I don't know. I like working out. I like getting the gains, you know? I like protein. Protein shakes. Chocolate milk. I like chocolate milk. Anyway, he's right behind me, isn't he? So today at the gym was leg day. Leg day, best day. Leg day is my favorite. Usually when I go to the gym for like an hour. Leg day goes to like 90 minutes to 2 hours. Like, I am dedicated for leg day. I love leg day. And I know what you're thinking, but Kate, leg day is the worst day. That's why you have the legs that you do, okay? Leg day is the best day. I will live by that. My legs are not my favorite, but I like the feeling of working out my legs. You know, I like the feeling of my muscles activating. I like the feeling of the burn. Are you making biscuits? My average leg day is usually I start off with, sometimes I switch it up though, because you like switching it up. Surprise your legs, you know, they didn't see it coming. Usually though, I start with Bulgarian split squats, where I have 2 weights in my hands and I do Bulgarian split squats, and then I do sumo squats, and then I do, I don't know, lunges. I like a lot of things, all right? So today I was going about my business. I did my Bulgarian split squats and I was struggling a little bit. I had 25 in this hand, 25 in this hand, and I was doing them and I was like, ooh-wee, you know? And then after that I did hip thrusts, and the hip thrusts were a little bit brutal because I was in that spot that I mentioned in my previous videos where people were like walking around. Didn't happen today, thank God, but I was aware. After I did the hip thrusts, I moved on to my sumo squats and did those perfectly, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to the cables. So I wander on to the cables and I hook my little legs up to the little thingy, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go higher, because normally I do like 7 pounds, okay? I know what you're thinking, that's practically nothing. I know. You don't know until you try the cable things, okay? Where you put it around your ankle and then you like kick back. You don't know. The first time I got those little leg strap, I was too cocky. I put it on like 30 and I was like, I got this. I did not got this. I didn't. And I was like, So I finished my first set and I squatted down next to my bag and I was texting my friend being like, oh yeah, leg day is going great so far. I feel like I'm about to pass out, you know, because these cable machines, right? There's 2 of them like this, okay? I'm on this side. This side is completely open. I am in my own little corner. I am taking a rest. So I'm sitting there texting and I see a shadow come over to my left side. And then I look up because this part of like the wall has like a little square mirror, and I see a man I've never seen before. And I'm like, is he coming over for like an equipment piece? Or why is he, because he kind of like crept over. It was a really weird feeling. It was like, anyway, and he's kind of like, I move one headphone because I have the noise canceling headphones. I move one headphone and I just look at him like this. I didn't know if he wanted my machine. I didn't know what he wanted. And so he goes, the gym is loud because there's men that are like, ooh, ooh, and then there's people like, ah, ha, ha, ha. And then I hear, you know, there's a lot of noises at the gym, okay? And then there's the music like, don't stop playing your pop, DJ gonna put that. That's why I have the headphones, okay? And he goes, and I go, I'm sorry? I'm still squatted down like a little squirrel, okay? And he goes, how many sets you have left? And I was like, is there not one next to me that's open? But I was like, maybe he just wants this one. Because I'm kind of like that. There's one like leg, like it's a, you know, you push up like this. There's one machine that I like and there's like 4 others like it, but it's not quite like it. Like it feels better on the back anyway. So I'm like, maybe that he has this with this machine. So I say like, oh, maybe like 2 or 3 sets. And he goes, oh, okay. I wrote it down. I'm going to read what happened, okay? I go, and he goes, those are yours? I don't know what he's asking me. I have no clue. Because the music, the grunts, and he was also talking, I couldn't understand anything. I go, I'm sorry? And he goes, are those yours? So he points down to my little leg Velcro. They're just like, I don't know what to call them. They're just like little Velcro things that wrap around your legs. They have little metal hooks and then you hook it through the cable and you just wee, ooh, wee, ooh. And I go, oh, these? And I point to them. And I'm like, yeah, these are mine. I didn't say it like a mean way. I was like, yeah, these are mine. And he goes, okay, yeah. Oh. My name's Jim. And I was like, I'm Kate. Probably should have given a fake name, but alas, I didn't. To be fair, Kate is also kind of a fake name. Remember, this whole time, I am still squatted down next to my bag with my phone like this because I was mid-texting my friend. I was squatted down like a little gremlin. And in my head, I'm like, okay, girl, what if we stand up? Because then we're gonna look more intimidating because listen, I'm a lot taller than people expect, right? So I'm like, okay, what if I stand up and I start, you know, it's a little bit intimidating because it's like, oh, you know, I gotta continue my set. Ah, ha, ha, ha. That's not what happened. So I stand up and now I'm like eye level with him. So as I stand up and he goes, oh, your name was Caitlin? I mean, like, yeah, but that's not what I said. I mean, granted, like, Caitlin and Kate, or if I say, oh, my name's Kate, the Lynn can kind of just fall off there, but I was kind of like, yep, Kate. So he goes, yeah, I've never seen you here before. Okay, I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. And so I go, oh yeah, I usually come around noon. And he goes, oh, around noon? And I was like, yeah. And in my head, I'm like, dang it. Now he's gonna start coming to the gym at noon. And then the most wonderful thing, of course, happens. And so we're standing there and he's, you know, the gym, oh, so you come around, never seen you here. So then the question of all questions comes up and he goes, oh, okay, cool. So, do you have a boyfriend? Bestie, I just want to work out. Like, I just want to do my legs. And so I was like, yep. Yes, I do. That tends to work, so, you know. And he goes, oh, really? And I go, I'm sorry? The whole time I just keep saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He mumbles again. I say, I'm sorry. And he goes, he's very lucky to have you. Okay. It just felt so weird. And I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you. And he goes, yeah. And then he just kind of still stands there looking at me, looking down at my ankles and then looking back up at me and then looking back down. Let me paint a picture, okay, what I was wearing. I had my hair up in a bun, no makeup. Listen, I look rough without makeup, okay? I know what you're thinking. Oh, but Kay, you look so nice. No, I don't. It's the eyeliner. That's all it is. It's the eyeliner. And once I take off the eyeliner, once I remove the mascara, granted, my eyelashes are already kind of dark, so you can't really tell with mascara or not. When I remove it, I look like my little brother, but also my dad, but also my other little brother. And I was wearing a Kirby t-shirt, Kirby, like that Kirby. I was wearing shorts because it's hot out, and then I had my knee pads on, and then I was wearing my red beat up Converse and my little gloves. I had my little gloves on. I look nasty, exactly how I want to look at the gym, because I'm gonna be nasty at the gym. I want to come home from the gym stinky. So he's standing there looking down at my feet, looking back up at me, looking down at my ankles, looking back up at me, and he goes, so where are you working out today? I'm just doing my side glutes right now. And he goes, oh, side glutes. That's good. So those things, do you get them from the front desk? I just got mine off of Amazon. You know, I bring my own equipment sometimes because the gym doesn't have what I want. I've already told him, no, they're mine. And so I explained the whole, like, no, I have my own stuff. I got my own stuff. That's why. And I kicked my bag and I was like, yeah, that's why I have this is my bag. That's why I bring my own stuff. And he goes, are they heavy? And I look at him and I'm like, what? But then I remember my mom, when I was a kid, she would have like ankle sandbags because like she would do like those weird, do you remember the VHS tapes where they would do like workouts and like, yeah, let's go. Because I would do them with my mom when I was like 8 and she thought it was the funniest thing in the world. But she had like little sandbags for wrapping around your ankles. And I thought it was so fun. I'm like, I'm going to get so strong legs. I'm going to be able to run so fast, right? So I was like, oh, maybe he thinks that's what these are. But at the same time, I had them hooked up to the cable. I don't know. I also too, maybe he was just trying to make conversation, but it was also kind of like, you always know someone's intentions when they ask the boyfriend question. You know, it's like once the boyfriend question gets brought up, it's like, oh, that's why he wanted to talk. You know, because he could have genuinely wanted to know about my ankle thing, but then he asked if I had a boyfriend. So I tell him, I'm like, no, they're not heavy at all. They just wrap around. They're like Velcro, and then you just attach it to the cable, and then you move your leg out, and it's just to attach it to it. And he goes, oh, okay. And you said your name is, and I go, oh, Kate. And he goes, oh, okay, yeah, Caitlin. He already knows too much. Don't know how, he does. And then he goes, okay, and enjoy the rest of your workout. And I was like processing what he said, because I was like, I heard enjoy in your workout. And so I was like, I'm assuming he said enjoy the rest of your workout. But I was processing as he was walking away, so I was like, okay, thank you. And then he left. And I was like, huh? Huh? How did we get here? What is happening? And so I finished my workout though. I finished the cables. I went and did the ee-oo. And then I did my leg press and my single leg press and my single leg press. And then I was gonna go do some other stuff, but then I got too tired. And so I stretched and then I went home. But it was very strange. So now, not only do I know Bobby at the gym, I now know Jim at the gym. But the thing is too, I didn't really get like a good look at his face. It was just so awkward because I was like, what is happening? You know, like I wasn't prepared. I was in the middle of my like, I was in my own world, which you should be at the gym. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm sure he's a very nice person. I don't know. I actually don't know him. Actually, I shouldn't make any assumptions. I'm just gonna say that this dude at the gym, I had a weird interaction, but I was nice and he was nice. So it wasn't bad. It was just a little awkward. But anyway, that happened. Thanks for listening to my story. My camera's gonna overheat again because I've been yapping. I think I just talk too much. I think I am alone to myself too much, and then I just talk to myself too much. I talk to a camera. I talk to Twitch stream. The court jester, if you will. Anyway, sorry, I had to do it again. I felt the itch. Anyway, thank you for coming. I almost said thank you for coming to my stream. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you guys have a fantastic day and all that fun stuff. And safe travels, and I'll see you some other time. Maybe in the tavern, getting a Dr. Pepper. Ooh, could you imagine like warm Dr. Pepper in like the medieval times? That'd be a little weird. Okay, bye!